Michael Jordan, the name itself is synonymous with greatness, but no dynasty is built alone, and no legacy is secured without help. While MJ is often remembered as the ultimate winner, there's an underrated aspect of his career that rarely gets discussed, and that's his relationship with Scottie Pippen. In the 1997 NBA Finals, after securing his 5th Finals MVP and leading the Bulls to their 5th championship, Jordan did something unexpected. He didn't just acknowledge Scottie Pippen, he tried to share the award with him. And while there was only one Finals MVP trophy, Jordan made sure Pippen at least got the car that came with it. But what does this moment actually tell us about MJ? Was it just a symbolic gesture, or was Jordan often criticized for being selfish, showing us a different side of himself? And more importantly, was Pippen actually deserving of that Finals MVP? Let's dive right in.
Scottie Pippen we're a tandem. It's hard to split us up. He means a lot to me when I go out and play on the basketball court. He relieves a lot of the pressure that I have to deal with. I try to do the same for him. It's hard to take this MVP by myself. He's got to take half of it. I take the trophy, he may get the car.
By 1997, Michael Jordan was already a 4-time Finals MVP, and it was clear that he was still the face of the league. His performance in the Finals backed it up, averaging 32.3 points per game, leading the Bulls in scoring and delivering clutch performances, including a 39-point outing in the title-clinching Game 6. But what often gets overlooked is just how much Scottie Pippen contributed to the Bulls' success. While Jordan was the scoring machine, Pippen was the glue. In the 97 Finals, he averaged 20 points, 8.3 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.8 blocks per game. That stat line alone should tell you he wasn't just a sidekick, he was a force in himself. Let's put that into context. Only a handful of players in NBA history have ever been able to impact a game on both ends the way Pippen did. He wasn't just scoring 20 points a game, he was also guarding the opponent's best player every single night. He was the Bulls' best rebounder in that Finals, their most versatile defender, and an elite playmaker. In fact, if you take Jordan out of the equation and just look at Pippen's numbers, he would have been a legitimate Finals MVP candidate. The only problem, the best player in basketball happened to be on his team as his teammate. So when Jordan went up to that podium and said he wanted to share the Finals MVP with Pippen, it wasn't just lip service. He genuinely believed Pippen was just as valuable in that series. During the post-game press conference, Jordan openly praised Pippen by saying, "You know, when I was here before I retired, I overshadowed Scottie a lot, and he didn't get the recognition that he truly deserved."
When I was here before I retired, I overshadowed Scottie a lot, and he didn't get the recognition that he truly deserved. And he's matured since I've been around, and when I stepped away, he matured even more because he understood what I was sheltering him from, the pressure and the press and the expectations that he had to deal with being a star. And when I'm back, he shouldn't get any less of an attention than if I was gone.
Jordan acknowledged that while he was getting all the spotlight, Pippen was doing the dirty work. He even said that when he retired in 93, Pippen matured into a true leader. And when he returned in 95, he saw how much Pippen had grown as a player and competitor. But then Jordan took it a step further. He didn't just give Pippen credit, he actually gave him something tangible.
And when I won the MVP, and I would hold true to my word, I would take the trophy. He can have the car. I'm gonna make sure he gets the car. Because he's like a little brother to me, and he's prospered and he's moved along. And from a financial standpoint, from a contract standpoint, he's locked in.
Now, some people might just say, well, it's just a car, but think about this for a second. In an era where every player wanted the spotlight, Jordan went out of his way to publicly acknowledge and reward his teammate. If Jordan was as selfish as people say, would he really be doing this? But Jordan didn't stop there. He also went on record saying that Pippen deserved a better contract. At that time, Pippen was severely underpaid. He was making just $2.7 million in 1997, while Jordan was making a record-breaking $30 million per year. MJ knew Pippen was unhappy, and he lobbied for Pippen to get paid what he was worth by saying, and I quote, "He's very deserving of the same $30 million I get in the next coming years."
And he very deserving of the same $30 million or 30 whatever I get in the next coming year. He's very deserving of the same contract. I mean, because he put forth the effort every single night. He goes through the pain, and we work out every day. He's joined me in working out every day to stay healthy and to get out here and provide for this organization and this city so that we can be healthy and we can continue to be champions. So, I mean, that's what brothers do. We share our success, and that's what I'm doing to him. You know, I just want the trophy. I got enough cars. He can have the Nissan.
Unfortunately, the Bulls never gave Pippen that contract, and after their 6th championship in 1998, he was traded to Houston. Jordan, meanwhile, retired for the 2nd time. Had Pippen been paid properly, could the Bulls have kept him happy? Could they have made another run in '99? That's a question we'll never know the answer to, and I know that a lot of Bulls fans sit there and wonder what could have been even after their 6 titles. While the majority of people agree that Jordan was the rightful Finals MVP in 1997, there's a small but passionate group that believes Pippen should have won it instead. And when you break it down, they may actually have a point. Pippen led the team in rebounds. He was their best defender both inside and outside. He took on multiple roles, scoring, facilitating, and guarding the opponent's best player. And on top of all that, he still managed to average 20 points per game. In today's era of advanced analytics, there's a real argument that Pippen's all-round impact was just as valuable as Jordan's scoring. One of the most interesting parts of this story is how it plays into the complicated relationship between MJ and Scottie. For years, Pippen has expressed frustration about always being in Jordan's shadow, and when the Last Dance documentary came out, that frustration only grew. Even though Jordan openly praised Pippen throughout his career, Pippen still felt like he never got the respect he deserved. And maybe in moments like the 1997 finals, we see why. So what do you guys think? Was Michael Jordan's gesture proof that he wasn't as selfish as people claim? Did Scottie Pippen deserve the Finals MVP in 1997? And if the Bulls had paid Pippen fairly, could they have won even more championships? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into NBA history. My name is Damian Peters, this is Basketball Network, and I'll see you in the next one.